Hi everybody, this is Bob from Buckeye Sports Center. Today I'm really excited to talk about the 2023 Bentley 20 Forward Fish. So this is a kind of unique model in the marketplace where we've got two bow fishing seats, but really the rest of the boat's laid out more like a family cruise pontoon. It's a great, impeccable value from Bentley. We're going to go through a couple features. I'll even start here, with some premium features are included on this boat, even though we are a little bit more in the value price point category. There are some cool kind of high-end upgraded features which make this boat, just a kind of an unbeatable value if you're looking for something to fish a little bit, but also have definitely enough use for family as well. So first thing I'm going to start with, just kind of the fencing and rail system that this boat uses. We kind of have a nice thick upper fence panel here. We've got this kind of cool carbon fiber look for the way that it's coated on the outside. So that's kind of unique in the market. It makes it a little different than just a silver rail or a black rail. We also see that we have a kind of a high profile, I believe this is a 24-inch rail extrusion. So a lot of times on a more value boat you'll see like the rail go up to here and then you've got a gap and it doesn't look quite as fancy or high end, but having this kind of high end high fence panel makes the boat look richer, makes it look a little bit more substantial, makes it look bigger than the 20-foot boat that it really is. Things like pop-up stainless steel cleats is not something you normally find on a boat like this, and then we'll see as we get into the boat other features that are just like that. So let's take a look inside. Okay, so we move inside the 20-foot forward fish. We're first going to take a look at the transom area. What we've got here is a simple usable transom, about 1.5 feet worth of space here for people to enter and exit the boat. If you're going to catch a fish or something off the back of the boat, you can definitely do that. You can actually kind of sit here against this piece, this cushion right here, and kind of cast or do whatever you need to do off the back of the boat. This particular boat is a 2-tube configuration. However, we do include the ski tow bar, so if you put a 60 or a 90 or something like that, or even on this boat if you wanted to tube with the kids or do whatever, you can. I also kind of like it as a dual purpose where if you're walking around this area it also acts kind of like a grab handle or kind of an extra safety, something to grab onto. So that's always kind of, sometimes that's really what it's used for most of the time if you're not tubing with the family. We also have a nice 4-step ladder, and it has that same coating that we talked about on the rail, so it kind of matches and looks good, which is really cool. It's a nice wide step setup, so that's pretty nice. Okay, as we move inside, we've got a nice big storage compartment right here, nice kind of flip up area. So again, really kind of well done. Double gas assist shocks, a huge area. You can put tubes or rafts or anything like that into that area, backpacks, additional bumpers, life jackets, plenty of storage. That's where your marine battery goes back in that back of that section, but plenty enough space to fill it up with other things as well. We move into the cockpit area, and we've got the L lounger, so this is kind of your family setup. And I do like it because we do see we've got 4 cup holders that are recessed and out of the way. I like that. Nice heavy duty furniture if anybody sits in this furniture. It's got, a lot of times you get into a less expensive pontoon boat and it might feel comfortable and soft, but it also feels not durable, and I do like the Bentley upholstery because it is comfortable, but you can feel that it's got some meat and some beef to it, so you know that 2 years down the road, 3 years down the road, that type of stuff, it's not just going to cave in and soften out. So it's got some kind of long-term benefit to it too. So we've got storage underneath all these seats, obviously. Even this little lean back has a storage compartment. You could actually put a little trash can in there if you like, into that storage compartment right there. We move over to the helm area, and a really nice helm area for this type of boat. This is a fishing oriented boat, so we do have a fish finder GPS that's included, so that's really cool. And again, that's normally a $500 upgrade that you're typically gonna have to add after the fact, but fuel gauge, mile per hour, RPM, voltmeter for your battery. You do have a Bluetooth stereo system on this boat as well. Plenty of space. You have a tilt wheel so I can adjust it for what I need. Another thing I like is that it's a simple console, but it's all fiberglass. It's not like a plastic console or anything like that. So again, more of a premium feature on a value priced boat. We also don't see a kind of a chintzy plexiglass windshield, which I don't like on a lot of the pontoons I see out there. So really nice usable console, everything you need, cup holders, that type of stuff. You do have a 12-volt plug and a USB charger as well. So we move up to the bow. One thing I didn't mention on the console is this big storage compartment. underneath, plenty big enough for a cooler or kind of whatever you need down there, additional storage space. And then the nice thing again with this bow area, we see that it's very roomy. We've got the 2 comfortable fishing chairs up here. Another thing that I do like, we've got the 2 stereo speakers, one in front of the console, one over here, but we also see a courtesy light. So with fishing and stuff like that, you might need a little bit of lighting. So you've got 2 little courtesy lights that are actually, right near those speakers, which is pretty cool. You don't see that very often on a boat like this. We've got 4 cup holders. We've got 2 stations up here. The starboard side is just a storage compartment. This port side, we do have a live well, so you can get a fresh live well to get your fish in with a pump in from the lake, which is pretty cool. We also see that this one has what they call a half gate. So this boat, if you did want to add a bow mount trolling motor, a foot controlled trolling motor, or iPilot or something like that, you can easily mount that on here. We can easily wire that up for you and get that added in, and typically, maybe on that starboard side compartment is where you're going to find putting the batteries in that compartment or something like that. So so overall, very easy to use fishing area. We do have 2 vertical rod holders on each side, so we do see that as well, which is pretty cool. So at the end of the day, this is a versatile boat. Great for fishing, great for family. It's an economical boat. It's not going to break the bank. It's lightweight, easy to tow. So thanks for checking out the Bentley 20-foot forward fish with us at Buckeye Sports Center. For more information to view our inventory, buckeyesportscenter.com. Also check out our YouTube page, subscribe to our page where we do videos like this for a lot of Bentley pontoons, as well as 2 other pontoon brands and 13 other boat brands total. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the water.